Today, I'll be taking you through a step-by-step tutorial on how to achieve this design in Canva. At the end of this tutorial, you should be able to do designs like this all by yourself in Canva. So let's get you from basic to pro. First thing you want to do is to open up your Canva page like this. Then click create a design. Then you want to search for your dimension. So for this, we're creating a flyer, meaning we're going to be using the flyer dimension. So just click on this, and this is what we have. Next is to change the background color. So for this, I want to try out using red. Then I will just go ahead to put in my text. Did you know that you can just simply type T on your keyboard and your text will come up without having to go to the text tab? So here I will just write the text. Then I want to change the font. For this, I'm using the Anton font. So this looks perfect. Just going to increase the size. And then I want to reduce the letter spacing a bit. So just go on here and reduce the spacing. All depends on your preference. So our text is going to say, just do it. So on my keyboard, I will just click Ctrl D to duplicate the text that I have. Then here I want to write the other text, do. Then I will click on it. Then did you know that once you just click here, it gives you all your text in uppercase, which is what I want to work with. So this is what we have. Just going to select all here and then duplicate this again, Ctrl D, and put in my text. So for this, I'll have to select all again and just reduce the size. So now we already have our text. Next thing we want to do is to put in our images. So you can just go to photos and search any image you want to use. So for this, I used an image of a basketball player. So this is the image. Then I would just remove the background. You'll go to edit image, then click background remover. This is only available to the Canva Pro users. But if you use the Canva free account, not to worry. All you have to do is go to apps and search for background eraser. With background eraser, you have to upload the image you want to use. So with this, you cannot use the image from Canva. You have to use an external image, meaning you have to use an image from Google or wherever image source, whichever image source you are using. So choose file, upload your image, then remove the background. Basically, that's how you're going to do that. So here I will just click edit image. Then I'm going to click background remover. So now that that is done, we can see that we don't have our background anymore. Then I'm just going to go ahead to increase the size. Now, this is where all of the magic happens. So you have to think about what you're trying to achieve. You need to have a vision in your mind, right? What are you trying to achieve? So for this, what I want to achieve here is to make the image pop out of the letters. Then I want the feet, that's the leg, to pop out of the letter it, right? Then I want this basketball hand to also pop out. So now I will click on the image, then click Ctrl D. You can see that it brings the image forward. Then I make sure that I put it right. You can see I'm just going to place it right on top of this image to be sure that they are well aligned. Now, next thing I want to do, I will just begin to crop how I want it. So first off, I want this do to also show. It's going to increase it. Then I just begin to crop and place however I want it to be. Going to duplicate it again, so Ctrl D. Then I'll just continuously do this until I am satisfied. So this is what I want. Remember I said I want the the T and the legs to pop out of the T. So just like this. This is perfect for what I want. I want to try out another thing where the hand goes behind the J. So our hand is going to be seen behind the J. Let's try that. So we have it like this. I'm just going to crop this here. And you can see that we already have our result. This is very, very easy to do. It's extremely easy to do. And to add a bit of touch, I will just go ahead to my element and search for texture. I always like to add that grainy feeling to this design. So I'm just going to, once you search for texture, let me just do that. You will see a lot of options to pick from. There are lots of options here to pick from. And if you use the free version, just click on this icon here and you are able to, streamline your search to show you only the free options. So once you click here, I'm just going to show you. You can see that all of these options are without the crown, meaning they are free. And if what you want is not here, you can always go to other websites to search for what you want, then import it here. But I'm just going to work with this grainy background. Then I'll just increase the size. I want to change the color here to white. I'm going to reduce the transparency, just like this. Then position, I will go to layers instead because I don't want it to go all the way back, right? I still want it to be somewhere. So this is my texture. I will just drag it somewhere here because I still want to feel that effect on my text. So this works for me. Then what I want to do is just double tap this like this. Just going to double tap again, then crop. So to crop, I will just drag it this way. And you can see it is really easy to do. Now let me add my swoosh sign. That's the Nike swoosh sign. So just go to elements and you can even just go to, let's try something else. You can go to apps, then go to brand fetch to get the Nike logo. So just type out brand fetch, which is this. Then it's just going to ask you what brand you want to generate their logo. Nike. You can see it's giving us the logo options without me having to go to Google to search for Nike logo. So I'm just going to import this and reduce the size. Make sure it is aligned. And you can see we have our design ready to go. This is amazing. This is really amazing. Let me show you something else. Say you want to change the image, you want to edit the image, just click the image and also go to adjust or do any of the edits here. So for this, I will just go to adjust. Say you want to, reduce the brightness, for example, you can reduce the brightness. Say you want to play with the contrast, you want to reduce the highlights, the whites, the blacks, all depends on what you are trying to achieve. You can also make this image a black and white image. So just, scroll all the way down, then click see all. And there are different options that you can pick from here. So I'm just going to go under the mono option here. So I think this works. Then I'll reduce okay, let's just work with this. Then I will go to every other image. So I want to select other images. I will just go here, then click position, then click layers, right? Then layers allows me to select each one without any of them overlapping. Then I'll click see all under my edit image. Just scroll all the way down, click slate, go back again, select position. What I want to do here is make sure that all of the images are edited to have the duotone black and white effect that I'm going for. Now you can see this has the black and white effect. So it depends on what you're trying to achieve. You can edit the image or you can leave it as it is. So let me show you a wider view. This is what we have. This is really amazing. I really love how this is coming out. So it's very easy to do. You can easily overlay images in Canva. If you got to this point, please subscribe so you can see more videos and more tutorials like this. I post videos twice a week, so you want to stay tuned so you do not miss updates on Canva and practical videos like this to take you from basic to pro using Canva. So let me know your thoughts as well. If you have comments or you have tutorials you would like me to drop, please share them in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Toodles!